Hey guys, my name is Ace the Chocolate. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. And I'm going to just jump right into the first topic. Before I do, follow my Instagram, Ace the Chocolate. I will put up my Twitter account soon. Not now because I rarely use it. So you know what? I'm going to leave my Twitter account out for now because I don't really use Twitter anymore. So it's no point in me giving you something that I don't use. I do use Snapchat. However, I'm in the process of making some changes to that. So I'll put that up soon. But right now, just follow me on Instagram because I'm on Instagram all the time. All the time. So let's get started. This first topic that I'm going to discuss is basically about colorism. Colorism is a really big issue within the African American communities. And that's just something that just doesn't sit with me myself because I am a naturally dark-skinned woman. And I definitely experienced a large amount of colorism growing up because I didn't feel pretty at all. I didn't. I was always talked about. I was always made fun of because of my dark skin. It pretty much made me feel like being dark is ugly. And I'm just going to put it out there. Black women for centuries have been, programmed to be held at a European standard where blonde hair, blue eyes, blue weaves, color contacts, freaking. And before that, yes, I'm wearing fake nails, but there's true history behind that, and I'll get to that soon. But as far as skin tone, pretty much if you were of a lighter shade, you were going to be looked at more positively than me being darker. I'm just keeping it real. I was just, I was picked on badly in middle school. I mean, I ditched school a few times because I didn't want to go because I knew the minute I stepped foot in those doors, somebody was finna start talking about me, and I was just fed up. It was horrible, man. I mean, there were days when I would cry, and I'll never forget someone in middle school was like, oh, she's crying black tears. She's an ugly, burnt piece of meat. Yeah, I was called a burnt piece of meat. Man, kids were cruel back in the day. I mean, I was definitely bullied. I mean, the only good thing now is they really, of now versus when I was in school, middle school, is that they're finally cracking down on that. There's finally laws enforced to stop bullying. I mean, I really, really wish they had that when I was in school. I mean, they would have conferences and talks about that, but it didn't really do much. It wasn't going to do much. Now, kids can actually get charged for it. Kids can actually be held accountable for that. And it wasn't like that with growing up. So yeah, but yeah, colorism is real. I mean, I have a couple of cousins in my family that's very, very light skinned, almost fair skinned, very beautiful, attractive women, and have really nice figures. If you were to go on their Facebook accounts, Instagram accounts, one picture of them alone would give them hundreds of likes. But a simple picture of me, I'll probably get like 3, 4. And I'm not looking for attention like that anyway. That's just not really how I come off when it comes to that. But the attitude, the behavior of people towards me was definitely different from people who are of a lighter shade. I feel like they were held more to a higher standard. They were praised more versus me. They would just look at me like if I was to go out to an event, like for example, if I was to go to a club with my cousin, the one that's like really pretty and light skinned, a lot of guys are going to look at her first, and then they're going to say hi, be nice to me courteously, but when it came down to flirting and wanting to talk to a girl and trying to hook up with her, they're going to go to her first. And I'm so sick A lot of you guys, and this is the most frustrating thing, is so many of my black people still deny this to this day. Like, you have not walked a mile in my shoes, bruh. As a dark skinned woman, it was not easy growing up. And I don't want to hear anything saying colorism no longer exists, because it still exists to this day and I still experience it. Maybe not that much anymore, but I still experience it. So don't even give me that talk, that crap saying that it's gone. It's still here and it's still an issue and it needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed. I'm just being real. So that was just, my little talk as far as colorism. It just needs to stop. It really needs to stop. And but I will say this, even though it needs to completely stop, the idea of colorism has greatly reduced over the years, and I'm so happy about that. Now you can post, like, oh my gosh, I can go on Instagram and there's so many beautiful, dark, really dark women, darker than me, very dark skinned women who are just so gorgeous. Their skin is just glistening, shine, it's beautiful, flawless. And they're finally getting the recognition that I feel like they needed. I'm so happy about that. I mean, we came a long way. I'm sorry, but dark-skinned women, my fellow dark-skinned sisters, we came a long way. Because this was not an easy fight to battle. I mean, my self-esteem was at an all-time low when I was younger, because I didn't feel pretty. I didn't. And all that anger I had, unfortunately, I channeled it out on other people. I took it out on other people, even people that really didn't see me that way. I took it out on them because it was something I experienced every single day. Every single day. And you just get fed up. Now I get a lot more respect. I get a lot of compliments too, just being dark skinned. And it makes me feel good. Overall, it just makes me feel good that society has a different view on that, especially, black men and women of color, women and men of color, like, finally, and it just makes me so happy to finally see so many of us come together and embrace each other's, regardless of the shade we are. Because back then, this was not going on. I mean, like I said, back then, black women had to be held, or, at a European standard, where the weaves, your hair had to be straight, and it can't be all kinky and all that stuff. Now, regardless of how we look, thankfully, we're getting the recognition for it. So I'm very happy about that. But yeah, that is my input on colorism. I'm very happy to see the idea of colorism go away, and I hope by the time my daughter's an adult, it can go away too. My daughter is actually, she's a little bit lighter than me. Her dad is very, 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 very light skinned. Her dad is very light skinned. So my daughter, thankfully, I ain't gonna lie, my daughter kind of got a little bit of my shade of skin. Like, she's I'm gonna say maybe a shade or two lighter than me. She's still dark skinned, but she's not as dark as me. She's dark with a red undertone. When it comes to cosmetics, my daughter is dark with a red undertone. I'm more so dark with a blue undertone. For women who are into makeup and beauty, y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that's all I have to say. This is my first video input on colorism. Please feel free to share your thoughts. I'll do my best to respond. Follow my Instagram, Ace the Chocolate. And I'll be back tomorrow for a new video. I did say that every Thursday or Friday I was going to post a new video. I'm going to change that on my introduction. I'm going to probably do one video every day, Monday through Friday, except for weekends, because weekends I need a break. I need to just chill and just be myself. But I'm going to do this for a while to, get the audience, YouTube audience in, and I want to engage in the communities, from not just within America, the U.S., but all over the world. But yeah, that's my input. You guys have a wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow with a new video. Until then, love and peace.